So I read my teaching evaluations once they arrive, say in December or late May, and I'm always using them to plan my next class. Sometimes that's a matter of just swapping in or out a reading that students prefer over another. Sometimes when it comes to the mean ones, those have an impact too, not just on my ego, but for example, students more often than not comment on the heavy workload. And when that got really persistent, I did shift, not so much the amount of reading, I did trim the amount of reading to a small degree, but I shifted it earlier in the semester when I knew they had a lot more time, and I kind of promised them, reading load's gonna be big and demanding for these first 6 weeks, but then we're gonna taper off as your life gets busier. That's one practical thing I've done with the sort of most common complaint for me, which is just too much reading, Professor Deans. The comments that probably hit a little closer to home for me were ones on class discussion, where I think I'm running a pretty good class discussion, but students are perceiving me as jumping in too much. So there's one where students are saying, he comes in after every comment and turns it into a debate, whereas I think I'm pushing the conversation forward, but some students are at least thinking of that as me kind of critiquing them for everything they say. So I've tried to step back a little more, hold my tongue, let them interact more before I jump in. It's hard for me, but I'm trying.